Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. This is Bug Fables, and in the last episode we beat an absolute pushover of a mid-boss and, oh, who do we have here? Oh, you. Who are you? What? Huh? Are you the king's, Heavens no, I'm but a hostage in my own castle. I'm Vanessa II, ruler of the Wasp Kingdom. Or so I was before that poser somehow stole my people's minds and locked me in my own chambers. Could it be you've come to save me? It would be a lie to say so.
We came to defeat the king. He's not here?
Or at least to take the artifact. I'm afraid not. He left the general in charge some time ago when he decided to take the Ant Kingdom. I have not seen him since. What? How could this be? He was driven out of the Ant Kingdom, and we've had reports he... Oh. Could it be?
This is bad. Disastrous.
What's up?
We were tricked. There's no artifact here.
What? The general lied through his dirty jaws. Curses! Your kingdom must be in danger too. We must return immediately. Please, allow me to accompany you. It would not be wise for me to stay here.
Have your people forsaken you completely?
My people have lost their minds. Even if I do not know how, we cannot rely on them. Let's like it. What if the town's all ruined again? With haste.
This might be the thing I was thinking of.
And when I say the thing I was thinking of, you'll have to wait until later on for me to specify.
You fell for our trap. I cannot help but laugh.
I will whoop your ass 6 ways to Sunday. General Fuff!
Not my name. And you're too late. Our attack at the Ant Kingdom may have failed the first time, but the second time, with you lot and that sword guy out of the way, our glorious king will finally take all the artifacts.
Curses! We won't be able to get back in time.
We played right into their hand.
Get out of the way! Gladly. Not like you could do anything to stop us now.
No time to waste. Let's meet up with Maki and rush to the Ant Kingdom. And leave Chompy at the back there.
Team Snakemouth, what's wrong? Did you find the artifact?
Maki, we have no time. We must go to the Ant Kingdom right now. You see?
Explaining.
What?
Town looks more than fine. Did that poser lie to us twice?
Now, I can feel something is off. We must hurry to the Queen. I shall accompany you. I do wish to talk to the Queen about this situation as well.
Yes, I shall escort you. Team Snakemouth, please join us whenever you are ready.
Once again, hello everyone, I'm Tessellating Hexagons. Oh, it didn't even do us the courtesy of healing after that battle. Well, it's fine, because we have a house. I would say we can find a house. Well, we found the house. It was right the dang here. So we can have a little sleepy slew and a snoozy woos. In that order, no less. Because why not both? Now, Madam Butterfly, who I think is actually a guy. New quests? Ah, just the one, and... oh! Well, we've already found that, so... The temptation is so real to just go and turn that in right now. Like, I know time is of the essence. But if the game doesn't intend to stop me, then I'm kind of just gonna nip over to the Mercantile District right now. We're already here. Well, that worked out in my favor. Oh, there's 2. Okay, well, first of all, you.
Where's my claw?
Oh, chill out.
You're Anjira, right? You lost that claw thing? Yes, those darn wasps. I'm sure they're responsible.
Wouldn't one sooner blame the bandits?
As if those uncultured criminals would know the value of my claw. Heck, if it wasn't the wasps, they hired the bandits to do it.
That's not much of a clue, is it?
No, it's gotta be in their kingdom or the far grasslands. If anyone can find it, it's explorers, right?
Worry not, we shall recover your claw. Kabu, when you do it, it's hella cringe. Anyway, yes, we found the claw. We just sort of tripped over it in the last episode.
Yes, I missed you so much.
It fits you very well, Anjira.
Can you make us something cool with it? Well, it'll take a bit. But I do have this prototype.
A reflection medal. Increases defense 1 turn. I don't do nothing often enough for that to be worthwhile, though. This'll do, thank you.
Yeah, you think that metal's good? Wait till you see what I'll make with my claw.
I don't remember if there's any payoff to that. And you, I believe you're a separate thing.
Miss Butomu, we've seen your listing.
Is that so, noble explorers? You've found the Crimson Ore? No, we have not. And I know that for a fact because I know where it is and it's somewhere we've not been yet. Oh, well, I'll be waiting for your fine results. So yes, that is a thing we have on the back burner. Since I'm in the area, you no longer have anything that might interest. You don't know that. Anyway, back to the pressing matters at hand. Okay, we're back in the palace, and oh, also Yin is here. In case you forgot that Yin thing.
Yin is shaking badly.
Something is going on at the throne room. Wow, you think?
Team Snakemoth, hurry.
Yep, that is a thing we are doing. We definitely did not take a detour halfway across the world on the way here. Oh, good, you're back. It's still not Taco Tuesday, my dude.
You vile filth! Step away from the queen!
Team Snakemoth, I'm sorry. My injury.
You blasted usurper! Will you burn all of Bulgaria to the ground to reach your foolish ambitions? Ugh, you're all so pathetic, pitiable. A king holds absolute power over his people. He is not meant to serve, he is meant to be served. To command, to possess, to enjoy. That is the privilege of royalty, and it shall be all mine. You haven't learned your lesson? Shall I thaw out your ice in flame once and for all?
Why would we fall for the same trick twice?
You would!
I mean, he's not wrong.
And Team Snakemoth, Kabu,
Move!
Kina!
Stop! You will hurt my people no longer!
Hand them over. All of them.
Or I will pry them from your carcass.
Oh, if we do, he'll... You have until my axe swings.
To say yes!
It'll be all the same when I come back with power of the everlasting sapling. You shall all bow to me once more, but you shall keep breathing. Enjoy your last days of peace, low lives. Later, losers.
Oh, curse it all!
We lost. That's no way to end a show. My queen, all I've done is fail you.
Stay still, Maki. You're even more hurt than me. It's okay. At least we're all safe.
It's not! He's just gonna get the sapling and come back!
What could be the source of his power?
Elizant. No, Queen. Thank you for choosing to save us. Ah. Oh. I do not deserve your gratitude. I've failed everyone. You, my loyal people, my mother, the Queen. It would be folly to pretend I deserve this royal mask. My Queen, that's not true. We couldn't ask for one better. You are our mother, our beacon of hope.
Thank you, Zariant, but now all has been taken away from us. The Wasp King possesses the keys to find the sapling. I have failed as both your queen and mother of our people.
No.
I know I am an outsider to all this, but may I speak? When the king usurped my people, I cowered and hid. I have never raised a blade. I simply believed my subjects would always follow me no matter what. I don't know how, but he turned them all on me just like that. If you are not a queen, I am but a peasant.
I would never serve one without conviction and integrity.
You've given us all a chance to thrive in your city. Your words are kind, but I cannot accept them. As we speak, the Wasp King must be heading towards the everlasting sapling. Yet we have no way to pursue.
Elizant, please answer us finally. Why do you desire the sapling? Why go through all of this?
I assumed it would be to keep yourself young and fit to rule.
Right. No one wants to get old.
Fair assumptions, but no, it was never something for my own gain. I might as well tell you then, the reason for my search. The true queen, Elizant I, my mother, she yet lives.
Oh!
She was put in a deep slumber using crystal energy, a sort of stasis. It was her dream to get the sapling so she could continue to rule Bulgaria for years to come. I wished only to bring her back with it. A graceful queen, loved by all, a diplomatic genius who ended wars without combat. I longed for her return, so that I may concede my throne to her. For she is so much more than I have ever been.
Huh. We truly thought wrong of your intentions, but the truth sounds even more insane.
Wow, that's awesome. V.
I'm not sure if that would be my reaction.
We need to go beat up the king. Whatever he was isn't any better.
If we knew where he was going, we would have some chance, but, actually, I do know where, probably.
Were you ever gonna tell us? Speak up.
Right, I was, waiting for the right moment. The king is certainly going for the sapling, yeah? Analyzing everything we know so far, my conclusion is the sapling must be in the giant's lair.
What? You mean that giant wall we can see from the big tree? The haunted place? That giant's lair?
No, V, the giant's lair next door to McDonald's. Yes, that giant's lair!
The towering behemoth of steel and wood, said to have housed the previous rulers of these lands, the so-called giants. It is forbidden to go there. None who enter Area Zero, I mean the giant's lair, have ever come back.
In hindsight, it makes sense it should be there, even if we needed the artifacts to enter.
We need a boat to get there, though. Doubt the wasps will let us sail in fine and dandy.
They were one step ahead of us. We'd just received reports that the ships at the pier were sunk by the wasps.
This is the cut-off point where you can't go to Metal Island anymore unless you have the tunnels intact. I feel vindicated. I was just extremely premature. Anyway, back to the drama.
What do we do then? Bees can't build boats or anything. We just fly.
If you'd allow me to suggest something, why not ask the Termite Kingdom?
There's a termite kingdom?
They are an isolationist yet advanced society that lives just outside Bulgaria. They hate daylight, so they don't make much contact. Some species go for a visit, but they forbid entrance to all ants.
Or that's how they used to be, right, our queen?
When my mother went into her sleep, I was not skilled enough to maintain her level of diplomacy, and our alliance fell apart. But they are our only hope. I will go, injured though I may be. I shall request an audience and do what it takes.
I must oppose. The termites live deep in the Forsaken Lands. That area is teeming with dangerous beasts. You must not put yourself in such danger. I will prepare envoys at once.
If this was any other time, I would agree with you. But there is no choice. We are only in dire straits because of me. I will go myself, and that is final.
If only I was strong as you, my queen, injured as I am.
Maki, Zariant, you two rally up all explorers. Do not let rumors and panic spread. When we return, we shall strike the wasps. They most certainly have seized the rubber prison as we speak. That is the only known way inside the giant's lair from Bulgaria. But right now, we will move to the Forsaken Lands. I will lead an escort to ensure I arrive at the Termite Kingdom. Team Snakemouth, I shall wait for you in the Golden Path Tunnel. The old entrance to the Forsaken Lands is located there. Also, Vanessa, please feel free to stay at our palace. We do not have much to offer, but we will make sure to treat you as you deserve. Why, you have my gratitude, Elizant. It seems you misjudge your ability to impress and court. Our mothers may have had trouble in the past, but we can change the relationship between ants and wasps for generations to come. Is that so? Then let us share a meal when this is all dealt with. Team Snakemouth, we must hurry. Do not keep me waiting.
And so, I guess we have our next objective. Team Snakemouth, please protect the queen. You can count on us. Didn't really get an end of chapter, but now we're into chapter 6, Assault on Rubber Prison. When I first heard the name, I completely misunderstood what they were going for, and, well, my brain went somewhere else entirely. A glass window of Queen Lyra II and King Hector IV, rulers of the termites, which is something for our logbook. How are you doing, hot stuff?
So this is it. The artifacts have been all rounded up. Indeed, the sapling is finally within reach.
Of the Wasp King?
Be careful, everyone. I'll be rooting for you.
Oh, Zariant, how are you doing? You remember how to get to the Golden Path Tunnel, right? Yes! How could we possibly forget? So it's a foggy place, but leave it to us. Can we go up here? Are you going to stop us? For some reason, I always thought that there was like another room back here, like a treasury or something, and apparently I just never went up there and checked. How you doing? Yeah, you're just not very alive. The Elizant II glass window was completely destroyed, and we can't jump through it, so I hope you enjoyed looking at it while it lasted. And we can't even get to the B window anymore? Really? Surely we... Okay, at some point you should be able to... Look, that is something for the logbook that we already have, but I guess it's locked off for the time being because there's rubble. Here's something else to add to the logbook. A glass window of Vanessa I, former Queen of the Wasps. Yeah, everyone here is just wiped out, so, I guess we should just make haste or perhaps yeast.
What's going on? What's the big ruckus?
Well, you see... explanation?
What? Do you think this would happen behind our backs?
This is your fault! How dare you all lose!
We did what we could. At least we can say we were present.
Why, you...
Motheva, you gotta learn to shut up sometimes. Watch your mouth, pig freak. Watch your mouth lest it suffers an unfortunate strike.
Shut it, or we'll take you all on, right now!
We can't afford to waste any time. We can argue when the kingdom's safe.
It's good to see some have their priorities straight. We'll go on ahead to our task now. Try not to beat each other up.
Must we always have these quarrels?
Well, duh! Do you know how frustrating it is to live in your short, meager shadow?
Come on, we beat you once already. Shut up!
Take a hint. As if you're the only team who's grown.
Whatever! We'll settle this later. Can't get too agitated before my show today.
You're a paragon of chivalry. Anyways, we're off to the Termite Kingdom, so don't bother us.
Interesting.
Don't care. See ya, dorks.
Huh.
Let's prepare and head to the meeting point.
I was gonna go straight there, but actually Kabu raises a good point. We should probably do a little bit of just general self-prep, and it was lost on me the first time just because I wasn't thinking about it, but Motheva really does have big Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy energy, and wow, another quest has popped in the time it took us to just set this up, and Butler missing again. This interests me for reasons. This will set up it'll set up 2 dominoes, and this is one domino that will knock over a second one, and... Oh, Metal Island, you say? I remember nothing about that quest because that has nothing to do with what I was planning on preparing for. But since last time, we've beaten some bosses and we've made some story progress, so it doesn't hurt to at least have a little looky-loo hello to you at the various stock in the shop. TP Core Medal. This is one of the medals I was saving up for. It just straight up gives you TP for free. Not that you'd expect me to worry about that because of how lackadaisically I fail to use TP, but anyway, there is another thing that I think is available soonish. Maybe it's... Aha! Miracle Matter. If an equipped ally falls in battle, they auto-revive in 2 turns. I believe there are 2 in the entire game, so you can't have one for everyone in your party, but you can have one for most of your party. And I do kind of also want to look at the reverse toxin medal, which this is why you'd want the Eternal Venom and the Weak Stomach medals. Because if you equip both of those onto an ally, and this as well, start the battle, give them an item, they'll eat it, they'll become poisoned, and they'll just be perpetually healing for the entire battle. good for playing the long game, but it's a bit strategic compared to how I tend to play. So I'm just making you aware that that combination of medals is a little bit devastating in the right hands. I was going to go to the bank, then I realized I just spent all my money anyway. But that's fine. We can at least have a look at what else is on offer, because the TP Core and Miracle Matter were the big ones I was looking at, and I'm going to equip them now because I will forget if I don't. So, what's the cost? They're not going to come cheap, I'm sure. So first of all, where are we? TP Core, only 3! And Miracle Matter also only 3. While dying. That's fine. What can I afford to get rid of then? Oh, I can get rid of Super Block because that was just there to fill up space. It's fine. And Poison Resistance can go because that was, again, Poison... Okay, there we go. Those were just there to fill up space. It's fine. We have exactly enough to equip the TP Core, which is just a good time. And Miracle Matter on Kabu because Kabu is my ace. Which I could make some sort of joke about, like, haha, asexual, but also Kabu Bug Fables. I don't know what the pieces are, but... Anyway, I just want to have a look at what's going on in this shop here because I don't think you have anything at the moment, but, well, no, clearly he has some stuff, just... Okay, if this is the medal I think it is, then this is hilarious because it does nothing. It just changes all of the... Like, you know when it says, like... If you block an attack and it says good, it changes every single one to play a little jingle and say unbelievable, but it doesn't actually make your attacks any more effective, or your blocks any more effective or anything. It is purely cosmetic. It's just to mess with you. Now, these all sound nice, but again, not consistent with the way that I play, so I'm probably not going to worry about these until a lot later. But that's fine. I want to say that there's at least one more wave of medals yet to be added to the Crystalberry shop, so, you know, we'll bumble back into that at some point, I'm sure. And finally, oh, wow, they're still working on the campsite back there, because I forgot the word for building site and said campsite instead. And similarly, I don't think there's much here of interest to me. Like, that might be in a pinch. This is fun, but not super urgent. And yeah, I don't really use statuses well enough to make good use of that. And I think we're pretty much on top of everything that's worth getting as far as how I play is concerned. So yeah, I think that's that. We're more or less all set. Remind me what you are? Okay. Well, now's definitely not the time for that. So I think what I will do is I'll meet you in the wild swamplands because, as I said, the butler situation is of interest to me. Oh?
Hi, Chief Stakemouth. During the attack, a piece of the main crystal fell off. We turned it into a pretty nifty tool for you. Would you mind testing it?
We got the ad compass. Oh, yeah! This game does have its own version of the candy cane warp pipe from Super Paper Mario. So, there we go. I said I wanted one of these, and now we have one. Anyway, well, I would cut, but we're already here. So, back to the far grasslands, which, I mean, I already made an episode title riffing on the Sonic and the Secret Rings soundtrack, referring to it as Yow! Dino, It's Jungle of the Wicked Wild. Wow. I reminded myself of a different song from that soundtrack, and I've already forgotten which one I was about to reference. And hey, look, they've boarded up the way in that we used, and also, I don't think we need to worry about being stealthy around here anymore. We can just, like, we can't just go waltzing in, but at least the Wasps, like the entire Wasp Kingdom is currently closed off to us, so that's probably worth highlighting, but, yep. The Wasp Kingdom is less dangerous than it used to be. Now, I don't remember which end of the swamplands we can find Thingy Face at, so bear with, I will meet you when we find her. Perhaps predictably, she's right at the entrance. Okay, Sugar Plum.
Oh, it's you. We meet again.
So it goes. Seb's lost again?
Pretty much. We were sightseeing in the swamp, and when I turned around,
Sightseeing?
he was gone. He's incorrigible.
Madeline, why would you think this was a place to take in sights?
I've heard the leaf bugs living here. I want you to meet them personally. But yes, the area is also full of monsters and murky water. They didn't mention that. The clue is in the name, madam. Wild swamplands. Blasted tourist agencies. Well, it's fine. We'll get him back. This time I shall accompany you. But do not worry, I can handle myself, and I may even get to see some leaf bugs. And I can't just stay here worrying about Seb. It's mortifying. So let's go into the swamp. This isn't just a leisure trip, you know.
Easy there. We'll get through this just fine.
Sure, okay, I don't remember where Seb is. Seb dear, are you in here? Wait for us. So this is the room that connects to the upper side of the... You know where I was talking about my use of the word back cut, and there's a platform that goes up and down, and I believe I was talking about Tots TV at the time. That was the name of the program where the three characters are himbo, nerd, and girl. Okay, yeah, that's this room. I just entered from the back because my method, my very easy method, just speeds up naming planets, is I started at the end of the Wild Swamplands and worked backwards because going through the rooms backwards tends to be easier, thank you for respawning, than going through them forwards. Sebby Woo, you're here where the invisible block would otherwise have been. Seb!
Milady, I am deeply sorry for abandoning you once again.
I'm relieved you're safe, but must you keep causing me so much trouble?
Milady, please, how can I make up for this mistake?
When we return home, you shall make me your legendary delicious treats.
I will not let you down.
Thank you once again, Team Snakewith. I'm in your debt once more.
No problem. You can repay it now if you wanna.
It's a bit dangerous here. Would you visit me at my residence? I live just next to the Explorers Association.
Gotcha. Let's leave this dreadful place then.
I'll make sure Seb does not get lost again. Don't mind us.
I will follow your every step.
See you later, Team Snakemouth. Which gives me... Okay, I was gonna say... Okay, you know what? No! I'm going to actually make use of the item we got. We could use the ant compass. What do you mean? Do we have to be on diggable ground? Because I swear, if I just threw away a shortcut in favor of a shortcut that doesn't work, okay, you have to be on diggable ground. They didn't mention that part. Okay. So, last thing before we end the episode, I just want to pop over to Madeline's house. It's going to be lovely. There'll be tea and treats, although not necessarily for us. And there's a reason why I wanted to do this. But we'll get to that in just a second. I just ran into the back of a statue. I'm fine. So, her house is this one that's just over here. Aww. This door used to be locked and now it's not. Hello.
Milady is an incredible person to serve. I must be more careful. Thank you for rescuing me twice. I will repay you someday.
Explorers, I'm so happy to see you visiting. I haven't shown you proper gratitude for saving Seb twice. I can only hope that this is enough. 30 berries. Please visit anytime you wish. Help yourself to some tea. I'll also take a good book. So a law book and some burley tea, and we don't have room for it, because of course we don't. Well, the only thing that I need hard seeds for is for recipes at this point, and they are really easy to come by. Now, there is something else from here, and I thought we got it now, and apparently not. Huh. Okay. Maybe there's another step in the process I don't actually remember. For the time being, though, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. In the next episode, I'll check something off screen, and if it becomes relevant, you'll know. But otherwise, we're going to head into the Forsaken Lands with our beloved Queenie dear. So, see you next time for political developments and groovy consequences.